Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I'll be sharing to you my tips when you're taking down notes if you're taking up a medically related course. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and yun nga, I'll be sharing to you my tips when you're going to take down notes, especially if you're taking up a science course. So basically, I'll be sharing to you how I take down notes when I went into BS Biology. So taking down notes kasi is not just a constant, like palaging ganun yung technique mo. And yeah, I really like taking notes because mahilig ako sa notes. Anyways, I like taking notes because it really helps me in class, especially kapag may quizzes and exams. It's better to review when you have taken down notes all throughout the semester. Unlike yung iba na nagka-cram ka during the week of the exam or a week before the exam, it's better talaga pag may notes ka na babalikan mo na lang kapag may exam na. Anyways guys, before we go to the actual part of the video where I share to you my content, please don't forget to hit the like button, share mo na rin sa mga friends mo, also to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell para updated ka sa aking mga kaek-ekan. So the main reason why you need to take down notes, especially if you're gonna take science-related courses, is that marami pong babasahin kapag science-related course mo. When it comes to science-related courses kasi, walang formula. It's more of being familiar with how things work, how the concepts and their theories are interrelated. You have to memorize and to be familiar with a lot of terms. That's why you really need to take down notes. So the first method I'm gonna teach you is the freestyle method. So the freestyle method is the one that I used in first year of college. So obviously, freestyle method is just doing whatever you can to take down notes. Usually po kasi when you're first year student, you adjust to the systems. At first, I was not familiar or I was not used to having a lot of lectures and a lot of readings. Kasi yung lectures po namin tsaka yung readings namin, sometimes they are not related or they are additional. So, marami talagang babasahin and you have to be familiar with the terms. So, what I did is I just took down whatever I can, wrote down whatever I can in my notes. So, basically, it's an unorganized way of taking down notes, pero you have notes. So basically, freestyle method is for those na hindi makakatch up sa mga teachers nila, especially when they're taking down notes. Because when it comes to science-related courses, the teachers usually speak fast. And ako nga, na-adapt ko na nga siguro. Anyways, they speak fast because they have to catch up with the subjects and the topics that you will have to cover. Kasi nga, maraming topics talaga. You will have to take down notes of your questions rin na gusto mong itanong sa kanila so that even though mabilis yung span ng lecture nila and fast-paced yung pagtuturo nila, you will have questions to look back or to ask them after they gave their lesson. So, basically, freestyle is for those na kailangan mag-catch up. The next method I'm gonna teach you is the computerized method. So, from the word itself, you have to computerize all your notes. So, these notes are not actually mine. I got this from a senior. And they usually type what are important details in the notes. Sometimes they do the freestyle method and then they type kung ano man yung nasulat nila noong lecture. Basically, they do not write anymore. They just in their laptops and type it all the way. Sa college kasi, there are professors who allow you to use your computers and your gadgets while you're in class. As long as it's for educational purposes, I think it's also good to use your different resources and gadgets kasi those gadgets are there to help you with your education. So, make the most out of it. The next method I'm gonna teach you is the method that really worked for me for the longest time. I've used it since my first year, second semester, and my second year. Rewriting method for me works because yung freestyle po na sinusulat ko is I just write it down all the way and then I rewrite whatever I can rewrite on one half of the page. Blanco niya itong page. Itong part na to, isusulat ko yung mga nasulat ko doon sa lecture namin. Then the other half will be the ones that will clarify whatever there is na hindi ko na-gets noong lecture. So basically what happens is this part is for the lecture part and this part is for the books. This information is from my teacher or from the PPTs or the modules or the outputs they give. And then the other one is from the books that I've read and the resources of their materials. So it's a good way to compare whatever you have learned in class and whatever you have learned through yourself. So, comparing what is the better way to understand it. Yung minsan kasi yung libro is the more detailed part. Yung lecture po is hindi siya masyadong detailed. So, the lecture is technically additional information and the book is the main idea or the main concepts. Doon mo makukuha yung lahat-lahat ng sinasabi sa lecture. Pero ine-emphasize lang kung ano yung important parts doon sa book. And if you realize, my method for studying monochromatic. Wala siyang color because I don't like using highlighters at first. Also, what I like about this method is that you can also draw whatever there is illustrations or mga drawings na makaka-remind sa'yo kung ano ba yung mga example shapes na mga ganitong type ng cell or anong type ng cell in ganito, pwede mo ma-drawing. So, basically, it's a good way of doing your notes. So for the next method is the one that I used during my 3rd year in college. This is the highlighter method. So, aray. So basically, the highlighter method is you highlight the important parts. So basically, yung notes mo kasi is condensed na siya na information noong nasa lecture nyo or nasa book nyo. But then, doon sa mga importanting information na nakuha mo, meron pang mga important terms na kailangan mong i-highlight. Also, I've realized this sa mga science namin na topics. Most of the topics sa science-related courses is deductive. So therefore, this, and then parts of this, and then parts of this, or this, and then how this works, ganon. So, what I did is that sa pinaka-main na topic is si green. Subtopic ni main topic is si orange. And then sub-subtopic ng subtopic is violet. So, parang ganon. I arrange it in a manner that I'll understand. So, yeah, it depends talaga kung ano yung nag-work sa'yo. This highlighting method is the same lang sa rewriting method, but then this one has colors. And the last one, my favorite one, and the one that really works for me well. I don't know if it will work for you well, but for me, this really works talaga. It's the index card method. During my first time on online classes, ang hirap mag-adjust. Let's be honest, ang hirap mag-adjust sa new system. And I had to balance my time because yun nga, nasa bahay tayo eh. And we cannot avoid having to do housework, chores, and then we also have to face our mental health issues. So, index card method really helps because you don't have to write everything. You just have to read it and then just put whatever important terms. So basically, yun nandito lang talaga sa index card ko is yung mga terms lang. Wala siyang like explanation, ano yung term na to, ano yung term na to. It's more of the terms na talaga. Basically, you have to read everything in the book, but you have to write down lang yung mga important na terms. I do the same thing sa laboratory, pero sa laboratory kasi is more of I read more than what the book or the lesson asks. So I search for important terms and how do I use it. So it's like earning your jargon or earning your vocabulary, widening it. So my suggestions talaga sa inyo is that you don't stop on the notes or the note-taking method that you already know, because that is one of the biggest mistakes siguro that I did. Because when I was in first year, I only focused on doing my notes whatever I can or however I can. So I don't have organized notes, which I could have used it or I would be using it sana kapag kumuha na ako ng NMAT or ng licensure exam or ng something. Basically, your notes will be there for you until you graduate because there are topics that will be repeating or are interrelated. So it's really important to take down notes. So that's it guys for today, and I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope you learned something from this video, and yeah, see you next time. Bye!